as an artist, you have to make sure that your song and your video both are good enough to get attention, but again, you don't have a control over the fact that it's not going to be dying down in the next 3 months. Hi guys, this is Dhvani Bhanushali.
Hi, this is Abhimanyu.
And you're watching me on
Peeping
PeepingMoon.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I am Rashita, Sahni, and today joining me for a super fun conversation are Abhimanyu Sahni and Dhvani Bhanushali for their new song Kudi Meri. But where are they? They have already, I think, disappeared because we are in the beautiful Greece. So where are you guys? Knock, knock. Come in. Please come in. Hi Dhvani, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good as well. Hi Abhimanyu, how are you?
Super. Thank you that you said knock knock and did the action
said
as well.
come in, but
Dono
you said
saath
come.
mein.
Yeah, we couldn't come in. The space was too tiny for us. But how are you feeling in Greece?
We're feeling beautiful.
But I watched the song, and the two of you look real. I actually went back to the 90s and imagined first the OG song. And then this one, it was really, truly a reinvention. How did you feel shooting for it?
Oh, it was so much fun. We got to dance with Ganesh sir. It's always fun, the steps that he comes up
Yeah.
with. And other than that, the legendary Manoj sir was there on set. He was part of the song. He had stamped it and he made everyone so comfortable on set. There was a lot of learning and a lot of fun as well while doing this.
I'm sure. And it's actually visible through the song, that fun feeling, that it must have been fun on set. But Dhvani, how was it for you?
I think it was really, really, really good. First time working with Ganesh sir, Manoj sir, Abhimanyu, and I've never danced so much before in any of my music videos, so it was like
Yeah.
quite fun.
Fantastic. But of course, music videos are now being so relevant. It's been like quite a few years when we have been seeing so many trending music videos. Song comes out and it becomes like trending super soon. Do you feel it's like also a better opportunity to connect better with the audience in a few minutes only?
That's, that's an interesting question. There was a age that we had seen where music videos were doing great. That was back in the 90s with Shan, Euphoria, Sonu Nigam sir. All these people were coming out with music videos. And a lot of new artists, where even actors and actresses at that point were taken for music videos and then cast in films. So there's almost a reinvention of the whole pop culture which has happened in the past few years, and a lot of that has to do with the new music videos that are coming out. So I guess if that's the way the trend is continuing, what you say makes sense, that it is something that people can connect easily to. Also, it's easier to consume and digest a 2 minute or 3 minute content piece because the world is so fast, there's so many distractions all around us and everyone's it's just easier to,
Correct.
the small format works, I guess.
Definitely. Our attention span has decreased big time.
Yeah.
So also, we'll come to the real trend, but Dhvani, what do you think about the music video? You have been doing it for so long now.
I mean, it's my whole career.
Yeah.
So I think it's great, and for me, I think people watch me. I think my songs sort of also do well, and videos are a huge part of them. So I think it's a great way for artists to sort of, who are interested into a visual format of trying to put their story out there, to do videos. And now that people are started to watch it and like they wait for it, and it's become a whole thing all over again in our country, which is it's amazing for people like me.
Fantastic. But also what's trending is the real trend that's like massive now.
Yeah.
But also I feel it does come with its pros and cons. As I spoke, our attention span has become so less that we can see something for like about 45 seconds to 1 minute, and then if you don't like it, we just switch.
That's a
And
lot.
yeah, that's actually a lot. But I was just...
Reduced further, I think.
Yeah, it's reduced further. I was just being a little kind because, 15 seconds to be precise. But what do you feel? Because once the song picks up, it's all over the reel. We get obsessed with it. Do you feel it's like a good trend?
I mean, it's a double-edged sword,
Yeah.
the way I look at it. Yes, it gets you the attention, the eyeballs, and what is the right word for it? I mean, a lot of people notice your song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The right traction. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But what also comes with it is sometimes some of these songs are overplayed, and it ruins the whole song for us when it just becomes a real song, or it gets overexposed and then it dies in about 2 or 3 months. It's the hype for 3 months, everyone listening to it 5 times on repeat, and then after that, we're like, bro.
Yeah.
So that I think is something that we need to figure out, that keep more soul in the art forms that we're creating and also distributing. If there's a soul in it, then it comes close to becoming timeless, and it can be enjoyed through the years. That hence we see most of the songs from the 80s, the 90s are being remixed and put out, and they're still generating a lot of traction. So I think if your soul is not calculated or it's felt, then it makes more sense.
Perfect. What about you?
I feel like there's a flip side to it also,
Yeah.
because there is so much coming in every day that if it doesn't latch on to in the first few days, you might lose the traction. So, like he said, it's a two-way thing. You also, as an artist, you have to make sure that your song and your video both are good enough to get attention, but again, you don't have a control over the fact that it's not going to be dying down in the next 3 months. So it's a huge conversation to have. A lot of opinions.
Yeah, definitely. What also has like a lot of opinions today is the remakes and remixes. Some people say we need it because we need that freshness to iconic classic numbers like this one. This one looks great, but there have been remakes or remixes in the past that I saw personally and felt you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have touched a classic. How do you feel about that? Was there pressure in your mind there before you actually said yes to this song?
I mean, see, like I said, if the soul is attached of the artists and the art that was created earlier, the original, then if it's set in a new dimension, it caters to a new set of audience which hasn't been lucky enough to be a part of the first song when it comes to this. I was there in '98, and I've loved the song ever since. It's one of my all-time fun songs to dance on. No matter where it starts playing, my shoulders start, you know.
I know.
It just happens. So when I heard the song and I knew Manoj sir was already on with this song, there was a stamp of approval from the legend himself, who's been part of the first song. So I said, Manoj sir ने हाँ बोल दिया तो मैं कौन होता हूँ? And I heard the song, and I truly believe that they've kept the essence of the original. They haven't messed with the tempo too much, haven't messed with the lyrics too much, haven't tried to make it trendy. They've just let it be a good song. Instead of trying to make a hit song, when you make a good song, it goes further. And this gives a new dimension, because the generations that haven't been associated or been part since the first track, they get a whole new dance track to party on, in weddings, in your processions on the road, whether it's your house parties or it's nightclubs. I think this,
Yeah, it goes there.
it
also.
is just, the beat hits right. Narvekar and Dhvani have done a great job. Manoj was there on the video. I mean, it's a package, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's a full package. But Dhvani, was little bit of pressure there on your mind, being like someone from the music industry who young people, not only young people, I think people of every age look up to right now.
So basically, I was born when this song was released, right? 98 is my birth year.
97 is mine, yeah.
ये जो आंसर है ना, दोनों को साथ में मत लेना, खाली उनको लेना जब ये बोल रहे हैं.
Ajay, so I'm just saying that for me to be a part of a whole frame wherein there's Manoj sir, Ganesh sir is directing it, I think it's like a Abhimanyu. I think it's like a it's like a dream come true for a child, So I'm not a child anymore, but anybody, it's like a thing, I enjoyed it and I quickly said yes. I was like, अरे मुझे करना है. So भले मतलब मेरे कम lines है इसमें, but I was just very excited about the fact that I'll get to learn a lot from Ganesh. So he's directing it. मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है, because I've never worked with him before, and he's like this he's a mad choreographer, and I've heard so much from so many people and watched his songs.
Mad in a good way.
Mad in a good way. It's a
We are at Mac Studios.
नहीं,
Yeah, we're all-
आजकल
No.
you don't know who takes offense to what. कुछ
no,
भी
mad
किस-
is a
Mad
good
in a
word.
very, very good way, guys.
Good way.
Disclaimer given.
Yeah, so for me it was a big deal, and that's why also like doing the song was very exciting for me. थोड़ा डर लग रहा, but ठीक है.
But was there nervousness for you because the OG when he entered, I was like, wow, because that was actually, you know, it took the cake. Like it was a
Yeah,
winning point for the song that all three of you have come now together to dance on it. Did that make you nervous on set ever? Manoj
No.
sir's
It made
presence?
me.
No, it made you.
It made me, 'cause, and like the first shot that I gave, I think I was also like, oh my god, what do I do? Because now he's here, and how do I behave? Like, am I okay? So, and because you know he's such a huge star and he's a veteran, and for me to be around him was really hard. So it took me some time to like get comfortable, and I think the next one was pretty good, but like it made me nervous.
Nice. Abhimanyu, you are a pro now. Did it make you nervous still?
Not nervous. I was definitely excited to get to spend that time with him, be a sponge around him. Yeah, I was looking forward to getting to spend that much quality time. I mean, I've known him through the years. I've always been a big fan, but I've never had the opportunity of being on set with him. And so early on in my career, I got that opportunity to share that time, whether it's screen space on a music video or whether it's 3-4 hours on set. I think the kind of values, the kind of learning, the kind of experience that I can inculcate from him was a blessing.
Fantastic. And it was actually good to see the entire vibe through the song and feel it, honestly. I think once it gets translated, that's when you know the job's done well. But thank you so much, you two, for joining in this conversation. It was lovely chatting with the two of you. Thank you.